Hello, Leo. This is your March 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what's in store for you for this month. As the snow Hello, Leo. Again, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been here, appreciate the support. If you haven't subscribed and this is your second time or third time, or you've been here multiple times and you still haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. But this is going to be your March 2025 reading. This is how we're going to do this. So I haven't been on this channel for a while. What was that? These cards are so thick that I struggle with shuffling them. This is like... Anyway, if you haven't been here for a while, my channel got demonetized. It's like a whole thing. I explained it last month on the Zodiac tarot reading that I did, but I started a Patreon. So I'm going to be doing all 12 signs. You can definitely go access your sun, moon, and rising to see what will be happening for you in the different aspects of yourself and potentially your life. And so here I'm going to be doing kind of like an overall for you for this month. I'm going to go week by week. And then for the extended reading, which will be purchasable on Patreon for only $3, just $3. I will do more detailed aspects of your life. So we'll do love, health, and career and finance. And that will be available for purchase over on my Patreon. There's also a membership that you can join there if you want to get all 12 signs, if you like to do the sun, moon, and rising thing. Okay, so overall energies for you this month is the Page of Swords. Darling, might you be starting something new? Might there be new thoughts, new ways of thinking that come to you? Or news. Some things that you might struggle with is 10 of Wands, okay? Big old burden. Yeah, that's a struggle. Carrying a lot of burdens this month. Lots of heaviness. And some things that are actually working in your favor is the Seven of Cups, which is usually illusions. But within the Seven of Cups, it's not just illusions. It's kind of like, if you have the proper amount of discernment and you know how to follow your truth and your guidance, Seven of Cups won't really be an issue for you. So that's working out for you. I don't know if it's the amount of burden that you have on you has given you just enough cynicism that you can't be played like you may have once been able to be played. I don't know if that's how it's going to play out for you, but interesting. Okay, so higher vibrational, kind of divine advice and potential here. We've got the King of Cups. Ooh, look at this card. That's kind of a fierce card. King of Cups is beautiful. Emotional maturity. It's somebody that is comfortable with their emotions. It's like could be an actual man that comes into your life that's just really emotionally mature. Like it's, to me, it's like such a turn on to be a man that is emotionally mature, but it's got that energy of like even the masculine aspects of you maturing. And so that's either your higher potential, but also the advice for you. Like, that's what you got going for you this month. That's what you could bring forth this month. And so leaning into that energy of where can I mature emotionally? And in doing so, it's looking at those emotions, reparenting yourself maybe a little bit, but in a more like refathering yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Like you can be man, woman, non-binary, it doesn't matter. But how your relationship with your father could be potential for some healing in that area for you. Just something to explore. Okay, let's go week by week. Week 1, ooh, Temperance. Judgment, Queen of Cups. Oh, we've got the Queen to the King and Two of Swords, although this looks like a really fierce card. Okay, So we've got week 1, the Temperance card. This is, look at it, meditation. But what I'm getting for you is something like meditation is going to really help you to reach higher ideas, like there's something that's trying to communicate with you that you might not really be getting these messages because you're maybe just all over the place. But if you can get yourself to sit down and quiet your mind a bit and try to practice that within the first week, those messages will come to you easily. Second week is the Judgment card. So this could be actual judgment, like worrying about judgment, and sort of a reckoning, but it can also be surrender. There's this energy of like getting down on your knees and recognizing the divine, whatever you call that, God, source, whatever, doesn't matter. But recognizing it and asking it for assistance. And, there's sort of that. There's also the judgment, but what I'm getting for you is like, not necessarily the typical judgment, like people being judgmental, but like, are you right with the God in you? And there's something actually really beautiful about the judgment that the source within you has about you that you might not potentially be aware of. And it might benefit you to maybe in meditation learn. Maybe ask this question in meditation or journaling or whatever you do, whatever works, maybe chanting, going into a trance state, whatever works for you, scrying, could stare at a flame, anything, whatever works for you. Ask your soul or the divine or whatever your conception of the divine is. What do you think of me? What is your opinion of me? And then just let it come. Because there's something about the second week of March that's going to give you have the ability to tap into that. And it's very beneficial to kind of see yourself through the eyes of God. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. If you ever get to do it, I highly recommend. Okay. So third week, very interesting. This is where we're getting into the eclipses, not happening in your sign, but still could be happening somewhere. It could be happening in one of your signs or some placements. So definitely check that. It's happening in Virgo and Aries this month, I believe. And so you can check what houses and placements you have in your birth chart in Virgo and Aries to see where these eclipses will affect you. It's kind of like getting a weather forecast if you want to check that out before it happens, Okay, so you've got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful Queen of Cups to go with your King of Cups. This is even more emotional maturity, but on the more feminine side of it, much more mothering, nurturing, still an aspect where you can reparent yourself, but in a little bit of a different way, and sort of being both of those parents for yourself and showing up for yourself. I'm also just seeing like emotional fulfillment in this month. Something's clicking for you that third week. Maybe it could be the eclipses. Maybe you're one of the few that get to have a really good eclipse season where it starts off wonderful for you. You could feel a little bit more happy than you normally are this week. Who knows? And then we end it though with the Two of Swords, which this card is, look how, like, this is such a fierce card. Two of Swords is about being in a crossroads. It is about confusion. And so you might feel that, but there's this fire energy in this card is really I'm really drawn to that because you are a Leo, you are fire. There's something really powerful about making these decisions. And I feel you might have a bit of anger that last week over having to make these decisions or ready to make these decisions. You might have a situation where both of the choices suck and you're just mad about that. But that fire looks to be something that's actually really beneficial for you. And it's kind of burning through confusion. It's a clearing. It's like an energy clearing for you. So discern, because you are a very discerning person this month, somehow, some way. Discern for yourself whether it's an anger that is cleansing for you and uplifting. Like sometimes anger just lifts you up to a higher vibration. It just does it. And then sometimes it keeps you low. So it's going to be up to you to discern which is which, and realize which is that kind of rightful rage that is really beneficial for you and which isn't. You want to be in the rightful rage kind of a way. Okay, so for the extended, we're going to go a little bit deeper into these areas of your life. We've got love and relationships, Knight of Coins. We've got health, the Star. And for career and finance, we've got 7 of Swords. Whoa. So if you want to learn more about those, and we're going to dive even deeper into that and into this whole reading in these areas of your life, you can head over to my Patreon. Links are all down in the description. Again, you can purchase the Extend for only $3. Okay? And it supports me. It supports me and my channel. It supports my comeback to this channel. I was off this channel for years and then I got demonetized. And so even you just watching this is a support. So I deeply appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching this. If you resonate with it, definitely like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and comment down below, because the more action that I get here is also the more beneficial to this channel. It really supports me and I deeply appreciate it. And if you want to purchase a private reading with me, I don't just do tarot readings. I also do intuitive energy healing, psychic energy healing, as well as many other things. I do coaching, I sell meditations, the whole 9. So if you want any of that, you can head over to DarienneEmpire.com, and I will see you on the next video.